I talked to Petrova's coach before the match about half an hour ago, Matthias Polanski, and asked him what he thought about the matchup. And he said, well, as you know, and everybody knows, it's all upstairs. She's got to have belief, Petrova. But he wants to see Petrova really attack the Sharapova forehand. That's the weaker wing for Sharapova. And if she can open up the court, he said, with some angles, like she just tried there with the cross court to set up the down the line winner, then he thinks she'll be able to control more points.
Now, how about the serve? Of course, the shoulder surgery, and you see that bandage on the right shoulder of Sharapova hidden on that particular angle. And word is that she has reduced the action in her serve and therefore may not have quite the pop on it that she did prior to surgery. But she did serve one. We watched the match in the opening round at 115 miles an hour.
You know, I like the abbreviated motion. I think that's going to help simplify things for Maria. I'm not so sure that it takes any pressure off of the shoulder. But she's worked so hard to come back. Only 22 years old. She was the top seed 1 year ago here after Justinena retired. And she was hoping to be back by Australia. She had the surgery in October. The doctor told her 3 to 6 months, but wasn't quite ready. Then played doubles in March. And really took her time to make sure that she was stronger, particularly on her serve. So as you see, arms up together, a trend that's both on the men and the women's tour now, and it looks good. I mean, remember, she was having trouble with her ball toss and her second serve, and she started a little dodgy in her first round with a couple double faults.
And she had 5 in the first set, but only 2 thereafter in closing out Yakimova. 15:30 here as Sharapova trying to secure the early break.
When Maria's at her best, she hits her second serve like she just did on that last point. She's got good margin. And that's well played.
You saw the graphic earlier that Sharapova, as we see this point again to go to 40-30, her best effort here at Roland Garros is a semifinal. And last year in the round of 16, she lost to the eventual finalist Dinara Safina, who is now the #1 seed and one of the favorites to win this season. Sharapova had her beaten. She was up a set and had match point, was leading in that second set 5-3, and just fell completely apart. And Safina stole the match and went all the way to the finals.
Big return there from Petrova. Good timing.
Daughter of 2 outstanding athletes, Russian Olympians. Her dad a hammer thrower, her mother a 400-meter expert, won a bronze in the Olympics at Montreal. Good hitting from Petrova to earn a break point.
I saw Maria yesterday and asked her how she was feeling and the shoulder. She said the shoulder actually held up pretty well, but she said she felt tired. She said it's so much harder to be competing. You know, I've been practicing now for so many weeks. The last 3 weeks before coming to Europe, she was in Florida and traveling back and forth to Arizona to do her rehab. She said once you start playing these matches, the soreness comes that you're not used to from being in match toughness.
Yeah, not in game condition yet, is she? Certainly looks fit. Double fault, and we're even at 1-1 in the opening set. Neither woman able to hold serve. So many felt that this woman, Nadia Petrova, strong, quick of foot, good strokes at 5'10", 143, that she would be a big winner on the tour, and she gets close, but never a major. Only 9 titles, but 10 times she's been a runner-up. And a lot of it above the shoulders. Huh?
I think all of it. She has had a lot of injuries. She had some stress fractures in her feet when she was first starting to play, and then had an illness at the end of last year, viral meningitis. And her coach was telling me that it's been tough this year for her to play the long 3-set matches, and that she's just starting to feel fit enough. Nice delicate drop shot from Sharapova, which will be effective against anyone, but particularly Petrova, if she can push her behind the baseline and sneak that in every once in a while.
Good first serve. And another. Twice a semifinalist here. Her best Grand Slam effort for Nadia Petrova. She's made it to the quarters in the other 3 majors. 3 straight unreturnable serves.
First serve percentage will be very important for Petrova. She already has seen what Sharapova's intentions are on the second serve. She's going to really come in and attack it.
And another good first serve.
That's great serving.
But that's the kind of play she'll donate on occasion, and explain some of her frustration throughout her career. It might surprise some of you watching when you think about the big hitters on the women's side, and the Williams sisters come to mind immediately. This woman serving now, Nadia Petrova, has the best ace per match average on tour.
Another great serve. She has great placement. Not only some power, but great location on the serves.
2-1 non-serve opening set.